Sports Network.
All right, welcome to the X Sports Network. This is Tommy Emerson and Will Pettis here at Summertown High School. Summertown versus Spring Hill. Spring Hill has the first serve, and it's up. Bonner just tipping over. Spring Hill goes down the line, but dug out by Gillum, but not enough. Brown had dug it out of the net, but falls short. And Spring Hill strikes first here.
Kind of skipped the pregame show today. Just getting right to it.
Yeah. Bonner. Mason tips that right to Spring Hill, and they just throw it.
They did.
Throw it down.
That totally would have been called years ago.
Yeah. It's complained about now, but not called. So 2-0.
And is it like never called or rarely called?
It was called once this weekend when it's just egregious. So it has to be almost like a catch and hold and find a spot to throw it. But if it's in one solid motion and it's above your shoulder, they've been letting it go. So Summertown on the board here, 2-1.
Everybody ignore the scoreboard right now is wrong. It's not refreshing. I'll get it working. It's 2-2 and it's not a JV match. All right. I'm going to fix this.
Kelly back to serve. Will gets us on track. Spring Hill's going to back set this one, or set this on the back row. Bonner, Garland, dug out, but good. I thought that was in the bleachers and blocked down Emerson into the net. So
Spring Hill go up 3-2.
3-2.
There's the scoreboard.
So number 23 for Kruger for Spring Hill hits her elbow on the hockey rink that we have here, and but not for nothing. So Bonner over to Emerson. Emerson hits this one down.
There we go. Saw that a few times over the weekend.
Yeah, they got a lot of that. All these girls got a lot of minutes together at the Creekwood tournament.
Six straight wins.
Yep, 6 straight. Rick's in. It's this one.
Do you recall them ever winning that tournament?
Yeah, they won it. They won it a few years ago, but it's not the toughest competition they typically play with when you have Gatlinburg and the Wilco, but this year Creekwood looked like a junior college, or, like
Yeah.
a community college type team, and I didn't think we would get anything on them, and somehow did. I mean, they look good. Emerson gets this one off the block and in. Take a 5-3 lead.
I remember Lawrence County bumping into them in the sub-state a few years ago, or the region or something, and Creekwood putting them out. Creekwood's always that area has had good girls sports programs in general, not just volleyball.
Yeah, well, they were tough.
A good dig there.
Bonner to Garland, tipped over. Spring Hill's going to set their back row and hit right in the net. 6-3 now, Summertown. Yeah, while we were playing, the Creekwood-Dixon High School football rivalry was rained out the night before, so it was going on.
Is that right?
While we were trying to leave, so.
Well, I'll bet that is a rivalry.
Emerson. Garland gets this one over and
It must have been out of bounds.
Yeah. Too much curve, too much spin. 6-4 now. This is Fulton for Spring Hill, back to serve. Gillum, Bonner, Emerson, left hand, drops it in. And that worked. Sometimes you don't have to hit it hard. Cornelius in for Gillum, and Garland will be back to serve. Cornelius playing a lot of minutes, or getting a lot of minutes this weekend in this rotation, and looked pretty good. Kelly to Bonner, over to Cornelius, and this is blocked.
Yeah.
Probably was out, but Garland, it's too tempting not to touch it there. 7-5 now. This is Slusher for Spring Hill. And that's Garland to Bonner. Back set. Emerson hits it a mile and long. So
Might need a new ball after that.
yeah, that one visited the lobby. That one was headed for popcorn. All right, Slusher back again. It's this one hard. Bonner set Emerson. Dug out.
Hey, good
Free ball over. Kelly. Cornelius just.
That's the bullet of a set there.
Yeah, and that's, Bonner, her sets look the same. I mean, you know, they're low line drives. And so if the hitter's not anticipating it, that's what they'll look like. But if they are anticipating it, they'll hit it straight down. So.
Summertown back in the lead.
Slusher in the net there. Brown in for Kelly, and Emerson back to serve. Free ball. Garland. Brown. Push to the side. Dug out. Back row hit. Ricks to Bonner. To Cornelius. Just tipped right to a player. Another back row attack. And Emerson with her own back row. And that's out of bounds. That's something they've been working on and did several times. This rotation was really effective this weekend with Millie serving, Brown on the front, dominating the net, and then Emerson getting some back rows sets. So we'll see how that goes. That ball sails.
Did she touch it?
No, she tried really hard to touch it.
And thankfully did not.
Yeah.
Timeout, is it? Or? Oh, no, they changed the call.
Yeah, they look like they did. But I'm looking down that angle, and she, Millie's not protesting, so it must be. But it didn't look like it from here, so who knows. (9-8). Summertown clinging to a 1-point lead, and this is Turnbridge to Garland to Bonner. Brown down left hand. Probably was out of bounds.
They might have helped us a little bit.
If you get it close enough to that line, it's just too tempting. Bring Bonner back to serve, and Mason is in for Ricks. Bonner gets this one rolled over and all kinds of trouble. I rarely see when it doesn't catch the top of the net and trickle over, rarely is it not a problem. So for the other team. Back set to the right side. Garland, Bonner, Cornelius rolls over the net. We're just going to have to push this one over. It doesn't make it.
No, they didn't. That was actually 5 hits, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's like the refs were just mesmerized.
So Loretta is traveling to mid-Alabama somewhere. West Morgan is who they're playing now, and Loretta took the first set, and they're up 14-9 in the second set. So block.
Yeah, that's how Brown looked all weekend, was just anticipating that angle and deflecting it. It's not just getting there for the block, it's being able to deflect it inbounds, and that's what she's really good at. Bonner still serving. Spring Hill pushes this one wide, and Summertown's going to get a lead and making Spring Hill want to take a timeout, so we'll take it with them. This is Lady Eagles Volleyball on X Sports.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-52.
All right, we're back out of the timeout. See if Spring Hill's gotten a grip on Bonner's serve here. Serve the back row. Nope, just had to push this one over and
hit that one the wrong way.
Yep. Just miss hit by Garland there.
Effective use of the timeout, I guess.
They'll take it. It's probably not what they drawn up, but it's what worked. So 14-9 here, Summertown still leading. And that goes promptly into the net. So Kruger hit in the net, and that'll bring Gillum in for Cornelius. And this is the rotation we typically start with. So
yeah,
Maddie Gillum. So back row hit here for Spring Hill. Kelly to Bonner. Back set to Mason. Hits that one hard. Back set just over. Brown hits this one down. And I think Brown's going to be in the net there with this. Yeah, I thought I saw her swipe the top and catch a lot of the net. So
let's see if I caught it here. Yeah, right there.
Yeah. Garland to Bonner. Back set to Brown. Gets this one off the hands of the defender.
Yeah, and again, they might have helped us again there.
Yep, probably going out, but just instinct. Okay. Kelly is back to serve, and now Emerson.
I've got 17-10. I wonder if, but the scoreboard says 16, so
yeah,
I'll just go with the scoreboard.
Garland with the swipe. A lot of coaches like the swipe on the overpass. It's safer. I think the hammer sends a message.
Yeah.
That's just me. Kelly now 17-10 on both scoreboards. Spring Hill with the
pushover again.
Yep. Just operating without air. And I have not seen a throw yet that Andrea didn't
point out.
Didn't voice. They're not going to call it, but she's going to say something. So here's another play for Summertown that just doesn't have much air under it. So There we go. Garland. But
yeah. I don't know if it made it over or not.
Yep.
When you go to tournaments, because, we have our local officials we see every time we play down here.
Yeah.
But are they the same way as far as calling that and not calling it? Is it a statewide thing?
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I see it more when it's done really fast. Nobody says anything. There was a play in one game. There was a player that throws a lot, and at the net, she kind of just caught it and brought it down, and it hit Izzy Garland right in the forehead.
Oh, really?
And so the whole team was kind of like, "Come on now," and the ref was like, "All right, called the carry," and that's the first time I've seen it called all year. So Ricks catches enough of the net to get it in and down, taking the lead to 19-12 now, Summertown. So there's just, the refs all kind of look the same all the way through on most calls. Spring Hill finds a hole there.
Yeah.
Just nobody.
19-13.
Yep. Nobody in that spot. So, yeah, and refs, the double is still something that sometimes, you can double to your team. You just can't double to the other team.
Yeah.
So sometimes that gets called and sometimes it don't. So.
That pass didn't go where she wanted it, I don't believe.
No.
All right. Spring Hill back within 5.
It's Fulton. Spring Hill back to serve. Gillum. Bonner back sets to Emerson and hammers it out of bounds. I don't know why you would go to this side when you're already not having enough room, but what do I know? I'm sitting in a chair. So Fulton back again. Emerson. Bonner right back to Emerson. Pushed.
Hey, if they're going to do it, we might as well do it too, right?
Yeah. That caught a little bit of nets. Who knows? That may have went out of bounds, but net slowed it down. So 20-15. The thing I fear, Will, coming off these tournaments with these big wins is like, how are we going to play this week? That ball falls in.
Yeah, it does.
The girls don't need some sort of like emotional drop off where they're like, well, we beat good teams.
Yeah, don't want to coast.
Yep.
After doing something, Will.
All right, Spring Hill's going to take their final timeout. We'll take it with them here on X Sports.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama,
All right, we're back after timeout. Garland catches a little net. Spring Hill pushes it to the center. Kelly over to Cornelius. Floats this one off of a couple of players, and that's soft. That's soft touch. Cornelius is, I know she wants to swing hard and hit hard, but this weekend she hit a lot like that, like catching fingertips, kind of a timing issue, and it just sort of floats into a spot.
That's working.
Yeah. Spring off the back set. Garland hits it a mile in the air, plays it off the ceiling, which you can do. And another back set here, and that's
long way.
That was headed down. Bonner caught enough of it to send it to the back wall, but that was probably going in either way.
So Loretto has won their second set against West Morgan. I believe that match is over. They're playing 2 out of 3.
Oh, okay.
And then I think they're playing another team down there maybe.
Slusher with the serve, and Emerson hits it off a defender and just gets out of bounds. And now that'll take Emerson back to serve with Summertown up 23-16. So Brown and Bonner combine on the lockdown there.
Yeah. Set point coming up.
Game point, and see if Emerson can bring us home. Gets it in. It's just tipped over. Ricks to Bonner, over to Brown. Dug out, set to the left side, hammered, and in. So using that net to their advantage. So it's kind of like a ricochet ball. Like if you can hit it really hard on that left side, catch enough net, roll it down, it'll drop on the right side.
Yeah, what can you do with it?
Yep. Turnbridge back. Brown. Left side pushed over. Cornelius is there. Bonner back to Cornelius and hits that hard and down.
There you go.
To end it with an exclamation point. So Summertown takes the first set, and we'll be right back here on X Sports for the second set.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years. And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenakee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life, from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenakee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenakee.com.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just...
All right, we're back here for second match of Summertown Lady Eagles versus Spring Hill.
We got a good one going at the middle school game today down at Etheridge. South Lawrence and Etheridge and Summertown Middle are all doing a tri-match, and it looks like Summertown has won the first set against South Lawrence. We're playing the second set now.
Well, Maddie Gillum puts one into the heart of Spring Hill's defense, and they aren't sure what to do with that one. So This weekend I got to sit on the floor level and watch Maddie Gillum serve come right at me.
Oh.
And she hits some knuckleballs. And I don't think she does it on purpose. But
like that
does.
right there.
Yeah.
Just.
Yep. So Spring Hill player goes running hard. I don't know. I couldn't tell if she hit the mat or not, but she was running really quick towards that corner.
On the replay.
Okay, she got stopped in time. It looked
Yeah.
like so. 2-0 now, Summertown. That's those floaters right there. So set off the back row, Gillum to Bonner. Mason catches a lot of the block. Another back row. Kelly with the dive and save. And Garland hits it. Doesn't get that one over though, so.
Back to Maddie G's serve though. Is she one of those that aims it as well, like picks where she wants it to go?
Yeah, I think she's one that can get a sign from the bench to pick a player for sure. Bonner, Garland hits that one down.
There we go. That looked a little better.
That looked more like it. So, you know, we of course we see Anna Lee Kelly make these amazing plays on clips and stuff, but like she really does have one or two a game where she's just kind of coming out of nowhere and stabbing one back to the middle, you know. Gillum, Garland going to help out the setter. Emerson floats it to the back row, dugout, set to the middle. That's another one of those just sort of kind of caught and flung.
I mean, how long will it be before coaches start teaching that as a technique?
Yeah. When can you just sort of catch it and go back and forth a little bit like lacrosse and just kind of drop it in, you know?
Yeah.
Kelly to Bonner. It just dumps this one, but dug out. Pushed over. Bonner to Emerson on the 3 set. Dug out again. Spring Hill.
Nice save.
Gillum pushed to the corner. Shoot set. Blocked. Pushed over, and that'll get down. Had the whole team sucked up to the net for Summertown. And
it was a really nice block, but it wasn't for a point.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Spring Hill stayed with it. Summertown thought, well, that'll be good enough.
Yeah.
And wasn't ready. So Kelly to Bonner over Emerson on the outside. Catches a lot of net. Emerson at the net. Spring Hill number 4. Somebody come down in the net. And that'll be Summertown's point. May Ricks in for Mason.
There's a replay of it.
Yeah, I think her net.
Oh, yeah, she crossed over.
Yep. So Summertown, they get enough of the ball to get it back up in the air. It's just not up in the air enough. So into the net, tied at 4 now. This is Fulton back to serve. Gillum to Bonner. Emerson. Another hit right into the net. Gillum. Bonner.
Woo.
Garland hits it. That's what that line drive set can give you if you're anticipating. You can be in the air and just sort of hammer it down.
See if I have a replay of that here on the slam cam. Boom.
Millie was going around for the C set, which they haven't done yet. But if they do, it gives the defender.
The defender chases her.
Yeah. And I'm sure they've seen it from other teams where they know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Garland. Just two players that weren't sure who was going to get the ball. So.
Not looking incredibly sharp this set.
Nope. 5-5. So Summertown playing pretty bad and not getting destroyed. So Spring Hill setting the right side now, and that is hit down and in. So Spring Hill's taking full advantage of Summertown not being on the same page as of yet. So, and they're up 6-5. Slusher serve and into the net.
I'll take it.
If you're Spring Hill, you got to really stress to your players like, hey, they can't pass the ball right now, so serve it to them.
Yeah.
don't serve at the net. So Emerson back. This one off the back corner. It's going to be set to the back row and pushed over, which is a double, but not called. So Brown pushes this one over. Bonner to Brown. Tapped in. Back set now and hit into the net. Summertown scores either way, but that's
those blockers.
Yep. But that's that call I was talking about. You know, you can call the double over the net easier than you used to could call the setter, but people kind of just let it slide. So another back row hit. Emerson.
Hey, look at that. It's like a natural back row player.
Yep, but not enough. So Spring Hill using that back set, or the back row set, quite a bit.
Look at that block earlier again. See which one got it.
Yeah, I think Cornelius got most of that one. Kelly. Bonner over to Brown. Hits that one hard. Good things happen when you hit it hard.
Glad to see her do that there.
Yeah. And some of it is that I think the hitters aren't quite adjusted to Bonner's short serves.
Yep.
Speaking of short serve.
That was certainly one.
Yep. So Summertown just can't get anything going and get a lead here. So Spring Hill is going to look to capitalize. Kruger. I'm sure all these names are wrong, but this is just my version of what they're spelled like. So Garland. On her back set, and Cornelius.
Hey.
She approaches.
On the right side.
Yeah, she approaches like a volleyball player. I mean, like, everything looks good. And then she adds the hit in there. So that's one of those that's kind of a textbook. If you were showing younger hitters, you're like, just do this. So Gillum back in to serve. Hits that to the back corner. And
here's another look, Tommy, at her kill just now.
The back set, approach, boom. Yep. And the celebration.
Yep, nice.
You got to add that in there. 10-8 now, Summertown. Gillum scrapes the top of the net. And Spring Hill going
probably
the wrong
the biggest
direction.
lead Summertown's had this set.
This set, yes, it is. So maybe they've weathered the storm, remembered how to play. And
you're back at your ideal.
Yep, your main.
Or when you, this is the one we always start with anyway.
Yep.
But
Gillum sends that one long. I think Gillum was trying to put it in this back corner and kind of make it to where your offense starts at the back of the court. Hit that one a little long. Kelly hits this one up. Bonner outside. Garland stumbled going into her hit, and that put her.
Well, there was a 3-point lead, but now it is down to a 1-point lead.
And that's why Summertown needs 3-point, 4-point leads, because they've just not looked real smooth together on the court. Gillum. Bonner. Mason hits it.
Good save.
Gillum to the overpass.
In the net.
And the net. So we're going to call 29. Oh, they've got. So one ref had one player in the net, and one ref had another player in the net, and for some reason the down ref got priority. So we'll see.
Okay.
So we're tied. Kelly. Bonner, back set. Brown pushes it over. Still not calling doubles, so. Gillum. Kelly. At the net. Kelly to Bonner and Brown trying to help each other, and they send it long. So you gotta tell.
Spring Hill scored 4 straight.
I think Coach Kelly's probably reminding these players that the second ball is the setters, unless they need help. Gillum, not sure what to do with that one. Gets that one blocked. So Spring Hill's on a heater, and Kelly Coach Kelly is going to get a timeout here, so we'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance.
All right, we're back out of the timeout. Coach Kelly probably telling them, hey, y'all look a little bit like you come out of dead period in July, and the problem is we're in September.
All right.
Gillum, Bonner. Garland says, hey, let's just do this a lot. So that's what you want to see out of a timeout. Yeah. Because it really comes down to simple plays. Like if you can get a good pass to the setter gets a good pass to our hitter, we have the hitters to score points. Spring Hill kind of behind their setter or their hitter there. And that's Mason.
2 in a row.
That's, it seems elementary, but if you just play the game how it was designed, then good things happen. So
here's another look at Lou's hit.
Yep, off the block. Kelly back serve. Spring Hill back set, and that one doesn't get over. That was Smith.
Very effective use of a timeout there, I would say.
Yep, so got the momentum swinging. The Summertown probably just needed an encouraging word from the huddle. And it's probably what they got. This is, get in there, ball. Oh, thought that was headed into the side. So
we can never get Andrea to let us mock her up for one of these, huh?
No. Smith sets hitter. Just getting this one over. Emerson to Bonner. Back to Emerson. Way too tall. A lift, but not called.
Millie was calling the lift for him out there.
I think Millie was calling a lift. The down ref was calling the lift. The up ref was like, let's just see what happens. Let's just watch this ball. So 15-13 now, Summertown. Kelly back. Lobs this one over. Set outside to Slusher and hammered off the block and out of bounds. So, and they're looking for Slusher pretty much wherever she is.
Well, she can get up.
And that's why. So. Kelly, Bonner over to Emerson. She is way behind those hits tonight. So this ball's hit a mile. So they, Spring Hill's been setting their back row no matter who's out there. So I get when Slusher's on the back row, but they're like, hey, you'll do. So Mayrick's in, sends us in the back corner. Back set, and that's trickled over, and Summertown is having multiple plays where the ball is in the air and they're making eye contact with each other. And that is never good. And that's probably the difference in the game. Right. With them being up one is no one's real sure what to do. So Gillum to Bonner. Emerson tips it up and over and is blocked. So one ball she decides to hit hard is right into the block. So 16 all now. So Summertown, all that noise they just made is erased.
Yep.
And it's back to a new game. Kelly. Bonner just dumps this one. They push it over. Kelly. Garland, that ball's blocked and in.
Their block's working.
Yep. So Slusher being effective on offense and defense here. So it's Fulton back to serve. Spring Hill takes the lead. Gillum to Bonner, back set. Emerson tips it to where the player is, and Slusher makes them pay. So if you're Summertown and you're just going to give it back to them real easy, they're going to make you pay. 18-16 now. Kelly, Bonner, Garland, dugout. Emerson. Her hits aren't scoring any points, so we'll see if her blocks can get going. Block that one down and in just like you want to see. That'll bring Garland back to serve and Cornelius in for Gillum. This is a rotation we could score a lot of points in too, so see what happens. Back row set. Got a little bit of the finger, Millie Emerson, and just redirected it enough where Kelly couldn't dig it out. So.
All right. So Spring Hill shooting for 20 here.
Yep. And Slusher to the back row. Ricks, Bonner, that's at the net.
Gracious.
And that ball's off the top of the net and in.
Wasn't pretty.
Wasn't pretty, but, you know, Bonner has been trying that a lot more where the ball's at the net. She can just go and finish it. And there's just a lot of activity. And probably a double, but what?
Oh, I was about to say, I wondered.
Emerson serves that one in. Back, it's going to have to be free balled over. Garland, Bonner, Cornelius hammers down.
Hey.
So that's what that should look like every time. If the set's there, if the pass goes to the setter, that's what those hits should look like. Because then it's just, hey, try to dig this out. 19 all, Emerson. Gets it over to Fulton. Now it's just having a free ball over.
Right, make them pay for that.
Cornelius puts it on the line, but they get helped out.
Yeah.
Spring Hill, free ball over. Emerson back to her, pushed over, probably close to a double, but nope. Pushed over.
Gracious. That didn't hit over that hard.
Yep. That's just the thing. If you mishit the ball, it can go anywhere, and that tends to happen a lot. So Spring Hill wins the race to 20.
They do.
And it's up 1 now. And this will bring Fulton back. Serves it over. Kelly. Bonner. Over to Brown. Blocked.
Another block.
Bonner to someone on the left side. No one was ready. Slusher knows what to do with it. Ricks. And Brown and Cornelius get on that. Bonner just dumps it over, but not deep enough. So Bonner, Kelly, Cornelius pushes over, blocked. Bonner pushes it over again, but nope. Probably a double, but these refs will not call it. So that ball's pushed back. Kelly, Bonner, Cornelius floats it. Slusher, Smith, Bonner, Brown. Someone hit it hard.
Someone in the net. No.
The ball got a lot of the net.
Right.
Smith, that ball's blocked. Kelly. Fade away, Cornelius.
This will be a big point here. Whoever gets it.
Slusher right to her.
All right, let's get a good one here.
You got to set your hitters on that. Slusher, Kelly, Bonner, Cornelius right in the net.
That's a big point.
Yeah, you want to win those rallies. But at the same time, there was a couple times there where we should have set a hitter.
I know, this did them some favors there.
Yeah, we made it too easy on them there. Fulton back to serve again. Ricks, Bonner, Garland hits that one wide.
Trying to call a timeout here.
Yep, timeout here, Summertown, and we'll take it with them on the X Sports.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount.
All right, we're back to live action here at Summertown High School as Spring Hill has increased their lead, and Fulton is back to serve again. Kelly to Bonner. Brown hits this one hard off the block. Slusher. Garland. Bonner. Floated back by Garland. Brown gets it. Just catches enough of the net. Summertown hasn't hit one hard in a while. Slusher hits one hard every time. Yeah. And that's what happens when you hit it hard. So
the timeout doesn't change anything this time.
No, Spring Hill's like, if y'all are going to float it back to us every time, then we'll just hit it hard. Fulton back. Garland to Bonner. Cornelius. Slusher rolls this one.
Unbelievable.
Even when she doesn't hit it hard, we don't have an answer. Game point here for Spring Hill. Fulton looking to close it out. Garland to Bonner. Brown hits it hard.
Extend this in a little bit longer.
Yep. Bonner back to serve as Mason comes in for Ricks. See if Summertown can make it respectable. Ball's
on it.
That's a good sign. Floated to the back row and in, so 21-24. If you're Summertown, the teams you beat this weekend should give you some confidence that even down game point, you should be able to come back and win this game if you just play clean.
Yeah.
Which they haven't done this game, but if they decide right now to do it, they will be fine. So there we go.
Needing 2 more straight to send this one into extras.
Yep. So maybe this jolt will help them as Spring Hill's going to take a timeout and talk things over. We'll be right back here on the Exports Network.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Here at Fields and Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields and Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
All right, back out of the Spring Hill timeout. That was a good timeout, Will, because Summertown was starting to get emotional again. So
yeah.
Bonner, Slusher, Fulton, bump sets to Slusher, and she just hammers that one back. So if you're Spring Hill, that's your go-to, and they went to her. So Summertown loses the second set, and we'll take a break here and get ready for match number 3.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary, where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who's built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property has just hit the market and it's turning heads all over the region.
Reports confirm this is no ordinary home. We're talking about a stunning 16-acre estate featuring a modern ranch-style home with almost 3,000 square feet of single-level living space, meticulously designed for comfort and style. Sources say the property comes with its very own mother-in-law home and a 30 by 90 workshop that has an 800 square foot apartment.
In the center of it all is your own private resort. A sparkling pool surrounded by an awesome pool house, a place to unwind, to entertain, and to make every day feel like you're on vacation. Opportunities like this don't stay on the market very long, so for more information, contact Stacy Springer, 931-242-9263 before the story changes. This has been your breaking news real estate update. Now back to you.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
All right, back here on X Sports, Summertown Lady Eagles looked really good, unstoppable the first set. Took a set off or a match off and dropped it but not by much. So that's, if you're looking for a silver lining for Summertown, they played pretty bad and only lost by 2. So
right.
Spring Hill back to serve here. Let's see what kind of team Summertown has put out there. Gillum, Kelly, Brown's just going to have to free ball it over. And Spring Hill's
that's what happens after a free ball.
Yep,
yeah.
Spring Hill is going to get the ball to Slusher, and Summertown has not found an answer for her yet.
Nope.
The answer is don't free ball it over.
That's it.
And give that to them, but we've been doing it a little different. So 1-0 here, Spring Hill. Kelly, Bonner, Garland. Everything we've hit has been into the net, off the net, everything else. Slusher, Mason,
nope.
And that's hit out of bounds. So 2-0 now. Not a bad idea. Just hit it too long. 2-0 now for Spring Hill, still serving. Kelly over to Bonner, back set to Brown, hits it and got enough of the block to slow it down. And
yeah, it actually helped us this time.
Yep, kind of one of their players froze, and that was the difference. So Summertown on the board, that'll bring Kelly back to serve and Emerson in on the front for Brown. All over to Slusher. Got a good block on that one that time, and then.
But she blocked the set.
They could tell it was being pushed over. You can do that.
Okay.
So yeah. She blocked the tip. Bonner over to Emerson, hits it down and hard, pancaked.
Gracious.
They're always going to call pancake. Bonner. Garland. Spring Hill's just digging it out. Of course, they hit it in the net, but.
Here's the replay of the pancake, I guess.
Yeah. Ricks back to serve, and that goes long. And if you're Summertown, you cannot miss serves in these games because they're taking all the points from you they can, and if you're giving them, you're just going to be in a hole. So this is Fulton back. Kelly Emerson, that'll go down.
Nice.
So Summertown needs more of those where you're just getting a set to the hitter and the hitter's not hitting the ball off the net. Like, if you do that every once in a while and it rolls away, fine. But when you're hitting the top of the net, all you're doing is slowing it down. That was a good block on Slusher. So Cornelius got a lot of that block, and if you're Summertown, you can't let Slusher just get away with free hits there.
There it is.
So,
Boom.
yeah, so you want to shut that side of the net on. That's Garland. So overpass, but tipped over. Bonner, Emerson tried to see, but tipped it over and on the line.
Very smart.
Yep.
Heads up play.
Crafty veteran right there.
Yeah.
Summertown up now, 5-4.
Here it is.
Need to build. Yep. Just a smidge. Garland into the net.
Ties it back up.
It's 5-5. So Summertown continues to be its worst enemy. And that'll bring Slusher back to serve. Ricks, Bonner, Emerson, Slusher, Emerson, Bonner.
All right.
Ricks.
Good set.
Bump set. Emerson hammers this one off of Fulton. Bonner hits that one.
There
Nobody's going to get that one. So that's what she's got to start doing when the ball's right there. So good body control there by Bonner, and good decision. Hits it hard. And that's something we haven't done, and a lot in that last game was hit it hard. Emerson gets this one, and I thought that was going to be hard to handle, and it was.
A 2-point lead.
Yep.
Needs to grow.
Emerson back, gets this one to Fulton. Fulton to Fulton, and hits the ball hard. Ricks to Bonner. Cornelius just going to roll this one over. Fulton. Slusher. That's hard to, it's going to be hard to do anything with when you get that kind of momentum.
Say they take advantage of the free balls.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. When you can, so, a free ball is what they do in warm-ups where the coach is just tossing it over to the player, so just making it easier on them. Brown. Bonner off the block. Kelly. Cornelius. It's a lot of fingers on that one. Ball set. Kind of too far over to the side there for Kruger, but we'll take it. Bonner back to serve, and Summertown's up 8-6. But one thing, though, Spring Hill's been scrappy. They've dug out everything. Bonner. Cornelius with the swipe. That ball ricochets off, but we're just talking about that ball's behind.
Whoa. Yeah, your daughter caught it there.
Yep. I don't know that it was. She called it, but then put it down.
Right there.
What do you think? Did you see the replay?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here's the slow motion of.
Yeah. Well, it's a replay either way. Cornelius hits this one. That goes over. Bonner digs it out. Garland just has to hit it over. And it's set back and out. Trying to set Smith there for Spring Hill, and so it doesn't hurt it doesn't hurt Summertown here.
Last time we had a 3-point lead and went south. Let's see if we can grow it now. No.
Bonner hits it to.
Almost hit into that block. It was close.
Yeah, good job there by Brown. So normally we see Bonner to Brown, but that was Brown to Bonner. So Spring Hill going to take a timeout here and talk things over. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in larger cities, paired with the personalized and compassionate care you deserve. As the largest health system between Nashville and Huntsville, we have a medical staff of more than 200 physicians across an array of specialties, ranging from primary care to robotic surgery. They lead skilled teams of nurses and other clinical experts that diagnose and treat conditions with advanced technology. Murray Regional Health, where clinical excellence meets compassionate care.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties.
All right, we're back here at Summertown High School. Summertown got a 10-6 lead. Bonner serves it in, and just going to be another free ball over. Brown hits it to the back corner. That's something she's capable of, and it's good to see. And it ricochets off the back line. So
the replay.
Yep. She gets on top of it, gets behind the hit. She can put one down. Bonner still serving. Cornelius with the swipe to the dead spot. That's what you want.
Heads up play.
Yep, when you got multiple players jumping at the net, there's a hole somewhere. So Bonner's still serving 12-6 now. Tries this line, but hits it far out. She was trying to do a directional serve, but went a little too far on that one. This brings Kruger back. Spring Hill down 7-12. Garland overserves it. Mason gets enough of the block to get that one down. So Summertown not hitting it hard still, but being effective and just hitting it where it needs to be. So
I hear.
Yeah. I'll bring Gillum back. And more importantly, they're keeping it away from Slusher. So these last few series, Slusher hasn't got a set. She hasn't been at the net to block. So when she stays away from the ball, we score more points. 14-7 now, Summertown. And Slusher just kind of push it over, and Brown.
Yeah. A little too excited, saw
green grass.
Yeah.
So, but I just kind of said, I just said, well, Slusher hasn't touched the ball. Well, she touched the ball, and we hit it out of bounds off her touch.
Yeah.
So, she's magic, folks. Gillum. Kelly's like, I'm going to hit one. Slusher just
did us a favor.
Yep. That was just a bad set because I think if she'd have got that set up a little bit, we'd have had trouble blocking it. That kind of momentum. Kelly into serve, down the line. That's out. So Summertown continues to.
You want to see something pitiful? Look at that student section.
Yeah, that's boyfriends and maybe some wannabe boyfriends. So.
And some siblings.
Yep, siblings. That's true. They would never admit to wannabe boyfriends. All right, this Summertown holding on to a small lead. Emerson hits it easy, then tips it back over.
Congratulations to the middle school team for defeating South Lawrence in 2 sets. Little revenge from earlier in the season. South Lawrence won in 3 sets, best 2 out of 3 early in the year.
Yeah, they'll take it. Ricks, Emerson sat one down on the line. Coach started to disagree and then thought, well, the line judge wasn't looking into the stands.
I would be expecting another timeout from Spring Hill, but maybe now.
Maybe get one. That ball was just one of those in-betweeners where you're supposed to take those with 2 hands, and They want to use their hands on it, so that ball goes out. So Summertown has a lead, but would be a bigger lead if they got their serves in. 18-10 now. This is Fulton. Kelly to Bonner. Emerson. It's too close to Slusher.
Yeah.
Set was maybe a little behind, but Slusher was there to make sure nothing got over. Fulton. Kelly. Back set to Garland. Slusher just hammers it down. So block was late. The set was quick, and Slusher was just going to finish that off.
Spring Hill a little bit of a run.
Yeah, and Slusher's on the front row now, so.
That changes things.
Yep. Gillum. Back set to C. Emerson got a play where Slusher's not on her and can't make them pay. So Summertown's going to get a timeout here, still up 18-13, but we'll take the break with them. All right, we're back here at Summertown High School out of the Summertown timeout with a 5-point lead, but still not playing great. Fulton back to serve. Loosen over. Kelly to Bonner. Slusher is like a machine back there.
Yeah.
They block her on this one. Fulton. This one over. Ricks. Kelly. Garland. Fulton's going to just set it over to, can't pronounce her last name, but she knows what to do with it. Yeah.
So their run continues even after the timeout. Now they're within 4 after being down, 7 or 8 earlier.
Yeah. Fulton. Garland. Gets it off. Completely off.
Spring Hill going to try to make us pay, but.
I would say that was definitely a lift, but it's like the ref, he'll call it eventually, seems like. So, but hey, if that would have been a set on the money, that was probably a point for Spring Hill, the way things have been going. So they're helping us this time. So, and then we don't take advantage.
Amazing.
Can't get our serve in. So Summertown just continuing to hurt itself, and Slusher at least has gone to the back row where she only damages us a little bit.
But it can still do damage.
Yes. Slusher. Kelly to Bonner. Emerson having to tip.
Yeah.
And just nothing harmful there, just enough to make it get on top of them and lift. So it's like we're still not taking points, but we're making them make mistakes. So Emerson back. Fulton. And Slusher just picks a spot and puts it in it. So 21-16. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a defensive change, but I'm not sure if we will. Bonner just tips this one back. Ricks, Bonner, Cornelius. Just the
timer jumps.
Timing, yep.
Yeah.
Ricks, Cornelius.
Timed that one.
That one down, yep. So Summertown just kind of sums them up as a team right now, is just sort of out of rhythm. Bonner, is this one over? Brown to Bonner. Mason.
Yep, they'd be proud.
Yep. Mason's probably sitting over there going, boy, somebody should just hit it hard. So
let's see what happens when we do that.
Yeah. All right, now that'll make Spring Hill take their final timeout, I believe, and we'll take a break here on the Exports.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
All right, out of the Spring Hill timeout. Sean Kelly's entered the building, and I think he's late enough to where he doesn't have to help.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah.
Dock is pay.
Spring Hill going to get it over Garland. Bonner sets Cornelius, gets this one in, and this goes the wrong way with it. So
good job, Ava.
They stayed with it, but that's a hard hit, and they're hard to handle. We at Exports we call Sean Kelly the mailman. But not because he delivers. It's because he works at the post office. So Bonner on game point. Fulton. It's this one hard. Garland's there. Bonner back sets. Mason.
Good job.
She says, I'll hit it hard every time. And ends this third set. Summertown looking a little better, or at least gets the win. So they take this set and
final kill.
So game goes to Summertown, and we'll be back for the fourth set here on the Exports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they say?
All right, we're back here for Game 4. Summertown versus Spring Hill. And we hoped Summertown would look better, but they've won 2 out of 3. And we got what turns out to be a big district game this week.
I know.
So we're trying to iron out some stuff, and that'll help.
You cannot go into Lewis County the same way you went into Lewis County the past year or two.
Nope.
Thinking, we can kind of coast today.
Yep. You got to show up.
Yep. They're playing Collinwood today. I'm interested to hear how that goes.
Yeah, and you know, Lewis County beat Loretta, and
it was one of those Lewis County won the first set against Loretta.
Yeah.
And then Loretta took care of business the next 2, so you thought, all right, well, they're going to right the ship. And then next thing you know, Lewis County comes out and wins the next 2 sets. And
right, and I'll say that Loretta's, down, Anna Kate being hurt them, but they're still Loretta.
Yeah, and they're well coached. They play good teams.
Yeah.
They don't take weekends off.
No, and they've got a couple of freshmen that are killing it. They still have a big hitter, Mallory. They've got talented players, and Lewis County still beat them. So we can't take games off.
No, and you don't want to go in a little sharper.
Yes.
Than what we've shown here today. But so far, this 4th set has looked much better.
Yeah. Gillum
serving with authority.
Smith just hits this one in the net. So the combination of getting our serves in and Slusher not getting the ball has given us a 5-point lead here. And we need some cushion. So it takes a little off. Slusher over hits this one. Bonner. Mason just had to do something with that one. So free ball over. Kelly to Bonner. Brown hammers it.
She sure does.
Off the antenna. Now that was no doubt. Carly doing the line judge antenna touch dance.
Here comes Lena's hit.
Yep. It's Gillum, but hits this one far, and
we'll give her a pass.
Yeah, that's the thing is you just when you're on a heater, just get them in. Keep the pressure on the team. But I say that from a wooden chair in a perch. So
yeah.
Kelly to Bonner, outside to Garland.
Hit off the net.
Yep. Slows it down. And Spring Hill just moving the wrong direction. And I promise if that was Slusher, she would have leaned back and put it in the far corner.
Yeah.
On a loop. So it's Fulton Smith, Kelly, Bonner, back set to Mason. Bonner over to Garland. Blocked. Gillum just going to push it in the far corner.
How about that?
Spring Hill gets there, but can't score. So, heck of a play.
It was a great play. But I want to point out that Kelly made 2 great back row plays that kept that alive, too. So.
Right, and I think we are numb to those. Like, we're like, well, that's another Kelly.
We're really going to miss that next year.
Yes. Slusher. Emerson. Slusher blocks it, but they play it.
Yeah.
Slusher with the set to Smith. Emerson just gets a hand on it, gets it over. So back row. Garland to Bonner. Mason hammers it. And this is out of bounds. So this is what we lacked in the first couple of sets of this game is just clean plays and hard hits. And Spring Hill's motivated to take a timeout. We'll be back here on Exports.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
All right, Spring Hill coming out of the timeout, feeling a little different than they have the last couple of sets. And a lot of that's because Summertown's gotten it figured out. So Slusher comes over, and Garland gets it back over. Slusher with the low set. Bonner. Kelly set in the middle this time. This is Lofton over to Smith, who goes for the two hits and just kind of pushes it over. So Smith's struggling for Spring Hill. And
Summertown built a 9-point lead.
Yep. So here's Kelly again. Fulton. Slusher was coming up the gut for the set, and Fulton just throws it to the middle of our defense. And when you're focused on Slusher coming up through the middle, or a hitter like Slusher, you're like on guard, and that ball just falls in perfect. That's a good time to use that. So this is the other Fulton. She gets a low serve in there. Emerson hits it off the antenna.
Yeah.
So once again, those sets are coming in on a line drive. You, as a hitter, you either have to anticipate it or the setter has to get a little more air on it, but it's got to be one of the two. Fulton back. Gillum, Bonner. Emerson this time catches a lot of the block. Slusher sets Smith on the outside. Emerson. This one's going to call a double because it kind of takes it behind her head a little bit. So I didn't know if they were going to call it or not.
So regarding the line drive sets that we've been talking about.
Yep.
Whereas, regardless of the fact if the hitters like it better or not, I assume you giving the defense less time to set up is a good thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And we've seen it tonight with Slusher and Fulton. Line drive sets to that left side that Summertown's hadn't been able to respond to, because by the time they figure out where the set is, they're in the air.
Yeah.
So that's the benefit of it. So here's Smith out, Fulton in. This ball's hit long. That's something that Spring Hill didn't do much of.
No, they didn't.
They definitely kept the pressure on Summertown. So Sloan is going to get her first action.
Played early in the JV.
Yep, she's got a spin serve that could be effective here, but is not. So Sloan hits this one in the net, and I know you're nervous as for Sloan coming in as a freshman, on the spot, middle of the game. Hey, go hit it well. So, but she's in there for defense too, so she'll get some redemption, and it's good to get her in and get some minutes for sure. So Emerson back to serve, Brown in on the front row. Emerson gets it in. So Fulton catches it kind of funny and doesn't get it over in time. And
Tommy, there's Southern accents. Everybody here has one. You don't think you do, and then you go to out of state and people hear you talk like, oh, you're from the South. But Sloan is one of those, when she speaks, you hear a Southern accent. She's got one.
Yep.
It's noticeable even by Southerners. Yeah.
It's one of those where they're like, wow, you're Southern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's do you call that a Lewis County accent?
I was going to say, you hear, I thought maybe you would say, well, you hear Lewis County, so. But, you know, I'm a lifelong Lawrence County, as you are as well. Like, I feel like we have a little bit of an accent.
Yeah.
So. Summertown just trying to get something going here. Sloan to Bonner. And it's just
tap that one right into the block.
Yeah. Sets are just a little. The setter and the hitter are just not on the same page right now. Can't say whose fault, but you can definitely say hitters and setters are a little off. So that wasn't off.
Beautiful.
That's how it should look. And I will say, I'm going to defend setters here. Is setters, you know, set it up there, and hitters, you know, need to read it. So we have time for them to get on the same page. So Bonner.
Tough serve.
Yep. Slusher to Sloan.
Good job, Sloan.
And Gillum, or Mason hits it. Yeah.
She's been hitting it hard.
She took a little off, and it still went long. So she didn't snap down as well on those. So that back corner was open too, but smart play there. Let that one go out. 15-8 Summertown. Kelly just gets it over. Cornelius has to push it. And Sloan and Bonner collide there because
a couple of freshmen.
Yep. It's a hole right in the defense. And I think Sloan went knee first into Bonner's arm, but she seems to be all right. We got a few freshmen on the floor. Kelly, Bonner, Mason hits it hard.
Man.
Got to get up to get down.
Maybe she likes that left corner where she don't normally get to play.
Yeah. So two freshmen out and some older players in. Gillum back to serve. Sends it deep. And Spring Hill gets it to Slusher from on the back row. Bonner, Garland hits this one off the block and off the rail. So that time it works out in our favor. The block's there, as it has been most of the night. 17-9 now Summertown. They need to keep cruising. Gillum, she's really putting pressure on that back corner. Slusher, and Mason just wins the battle at the net. She's continuing her hot streak tonight. And here's the thing with Gillum, and I don't know if she'll do it now. She won't because I'm saying it, but she's been putting it kind of hard in those corners, and it's making Spring Hill do just this.
Just give us a free ball.
Yep. Start their offense behind the 10-foot line. Slusher, Gillum, Bonner, and Mason hits it in the net. She was going one direction, and the ball was coming at her in a different direction, and she couldn't adjust. So 18-10. Probably need to approach once you see where the ball is going. Gillum, Bonner, Garland gets that one blocked. Gillum brings it back.
Nice recovery.
Brown swipes it off of a Spring Hill player, though. Gillum to Bonner, bump set. Mason hits that one, blocked by Slusher, but down.
Mason's had herself a night.
She has, and even on Slusher, who has been a thorn in Summertown's side. Offense and defense. Kelly serves this one back row, and they just have to get it off. Saying 4, must have been 2 players on this back corner on a ricochet. And then set. Is that what you see?
Yeah, I mean, they kind of hit at the same time.
Okay.
I thought they did, but.
Maybe that's what he's saying. I don't know. We'll take it. Slusher at the middle. Hits this one long.
No timeout called. Spring Hill's going to let it ride.
There wasn't a touch there, but I think she hit it through the gap that the Summertown players had. And that's why it went out of bounds. So Slusher, though, Gets this one down.
Yeah, got her another one.
Yep. And that's another example. Like the setter put it out there, and she just adjusted to it and hit it hard.
Let's see here. Yeah. Well, she floats in the air a while.
Yep. And had it been a line drive, she would have just swung sooner.
Yeah.
But her team doesn't do her any favors there and hits it in the net. Now they're down 22-11. Summertown's starting to feel a little better about this one. Ricks. Slusher just adjusts to the serve and just pushes it to the back corner. She's one of those players I just feel like she just is in control. And she knows where there's openings, and she's athletic enough to just put it there.
What grade is she in? Do we know?
Let's see if I can see if it's on their form here. No, they don't have it.
Got Emerson Franks coming in to serve.
They're going to take a timeout here. Summertown up 23-12, so we'll take a break with them on the X Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
At Murray Regional Health, you'll find the expertise and technology available in large.
All right, Spring Hill out of their timeout. That's it for them. Emerson Franks in to serve. It's this one on the back row, and it's overpassed, and Cornelius finds the hole with the swipe.
So we got.
That's the danger with the overpass right there.
Right. Extremely dangerous. Here it is.
Emerson back. So puts it on the back row. Bumps that over to Slusher, and she just hits it long. And that will end the game. Summertown takes it 3-1 and didn't look fantastic, but still won 3-1. So they'll take it and head into their district match tomorrow night at Lewis County.
Right, so Lewis County tomorrow, JV 5, varsity 6. And that's it for the games this week because Thursday they leave town, Summertown leaves town for Gatlinburg.
Yes.
The Gatlinburg games, unless something changes, they're not going to be streamed. Unfortunately, the volleyball girls are going to miss the Mount Pleasant game, the much anticipated Mount Pleasant football game this weekend, but that's just how it goes when you play volleyball. You don't get a fall break, and sometimes you miss some fun football games. But
that's how it goes.
So Lewis County tomorrow at 6. That'll be our final district team that we've not seen yet.
Yes.
And again, as we know, they surprised Loretta the other day, and we've got to make sure that when we go in there that we're ready for them.
Well, and it was a good thing you're not streaming from Gatlinburg. It's a if you haven't been there, it's a giant room, convention center. It has, I believe, 25 nets, so 25 courts all laid out. Constant whistles, constant ball flying into someone's court. They give you like one row on one side and one row on the end zone
for fans,
and it's just pure chaos.
Yeah, I don't think that will ever be streamed from what I've heard, and I think they've got their own streaming service where they just stick a GoPro up there and charge you $50 to watch the tournament.
Right.
So I don't think they would let us in there anyway.
Yeah.
But all right, well, Tommy, thank you. You're the faithful broadcaster, unlike the mailman sitting out there.
Yep.
But
that's how I feel too. So.
Yep. So we'll see you guys from Lewis County tomorrow. This is Tommy and Will from X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports.